Харе Кришна. Намо Вишну Падая Кришна Прештая Бутале Шримати Бхактивиданта Свамини Динамине. Намасте Сарасвати Деви Горавани Прачарине. Нирвишеша Шуньявади Пашчатядеша Тарине. Дорогие ученики, я хотел обратиться
I would like to say a few words in order to once again emphasize the importance of the test. I ask you to, before a candidate who wishes to become disciples, receives the pranama mantra, or a student preparing for the first initiation will be allowed to receive it. Also, the test for the second initiation will be prepared soon. You all know me as a big proponent of education, specifically systematic education. In my opinion, all devotees are facing this very serious problem in our society. They get too much chaotic information. This information remains unattended in their consciousness, and they do not know how to use it. This generates many spiritual and even material problems. Actually, all of my tests are an attempt to transfer our spiritual practice from the sphere of unconscious to the sphere of consciousness. Something that happens very often is that a person who had previously lived an unconscious material life comes to Krishna consciousness and begins to act in the same exact manner. In fact, they start doing so-called spiritual practice semi-automatically or almost automatically, whereas a spiritual practice means the constant involvement of our consciousness, a constant return to the principle of being conscious. The tests that we have introduced serve to achieve these goals, to help you choose a spiritual master more consciously, prepare for the first initiation and the second initiation, to understand what it means, to understand what task we face at this stage of our spiritual life. Vijñāna Prabhu and other devotees who helped me selected these courses very carefully, and under my immediate supervision I have made these courses specifically for my disciples, and I gave them not so people could just listen to them, laugh at jokes, rejoice at something, probably understand something and then forget about it forever, and then continue listening to something new due to their material habit of enjoying everything, and thus creating increasingly unfavorable situation in their mind. I give these lectures specifically for devotees to immerse themselves deeply into these topics, think about them, and try applying them in their lives. The education program we have composed under my close supervision focuses specifically on the possibility to think about this topic and understand them properly. Do not hurry, do not be self-conscious because you have to write long text or something else. You should understand that this is my help to you. This structure is meant to be helpful. A human is constituted in a way that he needs an external force to be disciplined. The method used in our program are the standard educational method approved throughout centuries. A disciple writes an essay on a specific topic. He forces himself to think about it. Many realization comes. Many things fall into their place. Just today, I had a talk with a devotee who thanked me endlessly for being forced to do this. He said, I would have never done this by my own initiative, but when I sat down and began writing, at some point I realized that my thought began working in the right way. You should understand that this is just our help to you. This will help you think up all these things, to send our thought to the certain direction, and thus to remember Krishna. At the end of the day, this is our aim, since we are not able to remember Krishna spontaneously now. So please, here in the method to remember Krishna using this structure, until we obtain a habit to keep Krishna in our mind spontaneously. In this regard, first of all, I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart all the devotees who are doing this work, checking our homeworks. Charan Renu Mataji, Vrajavalabha Prabhu, and many other devotees participated in this. Radha Charan Prabhu began this project and then passed it on to other devotees. Sometimes they have to take hours and hours in order to check your works again and again. And I am kindly asking all my disciples who are preparing for initiation or to receive the pranama mantra to be grateful to the work that their elder spiritual brothers and sisters are doing when they are checking your works, helping, pointing out any inaccuracies or mistakes, and sometimes forcing you to return to this topic again. Don't take this as a formality. This is really a very important and necessary part of our devotional service, of our preparation for the important stage of our life, whether we are receiving the pranama mantra, the first or the second initiation. Of course, in this regard, it is logical to mention some devotees are trying to cheat and to get around these obstacles somehow. They think this is an unnecessary obstacle between themselves and the spiritual master, whereas in fact this is the spiritual master's help, this is the spiritual master's hand extended towards them, this is the spiritual master's attempt to help you learn and be a disciple. Trying to get around this so-called unnecessary obstacle, as some people see all these tests, people copy huge passages from books and they found on the internet. When they are asked to explain what Lord Chaitanya taught Rupa Gosvāmī,
чему учил он Рупу Госвами, то люди берут и целыми кусками копируют текст.
People just copy large part of the text from the Srila Prabhupada books, teachings of Lord Chaitanya. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone can press two buttons, Ctrl plus C and Ctrl plus V, to transfer a block of text from one file to another. This is not the sense. This will not improve your knowledge. Try to think, come back to this and write it down in your own words. Do not hurry. Take it as a part of your spiritual practice. The method of the spiritual practice with the same importance as mantra chanting. This is your method of understanding the path that we follow even deeper. How can we expect success at this path if we do not do everything correctly? This disciple checking your works told me about another typical mistake, is that you copy each other's work. This is not the essence again. We are not passing the unified state exam, so do not try doing it using a cheat sheet. Nobody is watching you. Again, you do need this. So there is no reason to copy or paste homework. And more so, people checking your work will find that you cheated very quickly. You should not give free rein to your tendency to deceive, since this tendency is already very strong in us. You should understand this meaning of this, take it very seriously and do it with all dedication. Once again, this is my desire and this is my help to you all in your spiritual life. If you cannot accept even this little help, why do you need to accept me as a spiritual master? You can find somebody else. Thank you very much. Thanks to all those who take this conscientiously and in good faith. There are a huge number of such people, and these people thank me exactly for the fact that I help them sort out some material that they might have known but they did not have in the system.
Hare Krishna.